Hey guys, it's your boy Josh. Today I'm going to talk about tips and tricks on how to play Rogue Company much more effectively. Give you guys the tips that I use so I can pick up those kills, those wins, and have that advantage. So if you guys are a new viewer, consider subscribing. I make video guides based on Rogue Company and other games. And if you guys are a returning subscriber, thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. And let's just get to it. Let's talk about Rogue Company and how you guys can get better. Alright guys, so let's kick this off. Again, remember the goal here is for me to help you guys with the elements, the fundamentals on how to play this game effectively so you guys don't go willy-nilly getting killed all the time and then get frustrated. I'm here to show you guys my tips on how I play so you guys can be a better player. So let's get off to this and talk about my situation. So right there, what I was doing, and you got to be very careful when you're going into certain situations. If you guys look at my map, certain pathways, you got to be very wary in terms of how you approach it, because enemies can come from this side or this side from up top. So you got to be very careful on hugging the walls because you don't want to reveal too much. And your friend is always going to be anything that can protect you and staying crouched. Same thing. If I stand against this wall here, I can use my third person view to obviously see around to see if anyone approaches that area or my area. The same thing is I can stand up here. I can even stand here. There's many ways that you guys can kind of like hug the walls to make sure you guys get a good viewpoint and then get the kill and bait them. So that's just one tip that I'll give you guys, and make sure you guys are crouched in certain half walls. If it's a full wall, you don't need to be crouched. You guys get the gist. So the other thing too is making sure when you guys hear fire and you guys see it on your map that there's an enemy squad or a detection of an enemy, that you guys know what to do. In this situation, I do know there's an enemy coming up, so I'm trying to be very discreet by crouching so I don't reveal too much up the stairway, but I do see gunfire, and now I go in for the kill. So you're trying to anticipate the kill very soon by pre-firing, so it's just a tactic. The other tactic too is if you guys have an anvil or you're playing anvil, use this shield appropriately in terms of protecting yourself. I will give a shout out to one of my viewers that mentioned if you knock this section here, this yellow piece, it actually opens this window. So you don't really need to go to your left side or your right side to shoot out. You can actually be crouched, pop out, crouch, pop out, and get those kills. So thank you for just mentioning that. If you guys have more tips, please put them in the comment section. So let's continue. Let's keep this going. So this game, it's not about you going out and doing it Rambo. It's about you guys hugging the walls and trying to get that good perspective of the enemy. Here's another situation where, again, we're hugging the wall. We do see the bomb. We're baiting them. We're trying to play decoy in terms of like, whoa, there's no one around. Let me pick up the bomb. That is not the case. Again, you want to bait. Here we go. It's an enemy. Deal a lot of damage. And then try to go for the kill.
You found the bomb.
As we just did.
All enemies have been eliminated.
Here, you want to pre-fire in all your situations where you have the upper hand, especially if you can see them from the viewpoint of a higher ground. So here, I'm pre-firing to deal damage, and then hopefully one of my teammates or myself gets the kill. Especially with Anvil, his machine gun, shooting gun is like awesome.
You're better than this.
Again, planting the shield, protect myself, and continue to hug the walls because you have the disadvantage here. There could be an enemy from this side, this side, back side. So there's a lot of areas. Obviously, we wiped them out. But again, if you're in this situation, there's a lot of viewpoints where you can lose. Here, another situation on this map, the same map, on the A section of the map. I find this place very hard for the attackers to do. Defenders, this is a really good spot, especially on the bridge. What I like to do here is bait the enemy players to know that there's no one on the bridge, and you'll see why. So again, using the third person view, which you're obviously in, I can see what's around me. So I can see all of this. And my whole goal here is to see if there's an enemy that walks through, because we know they're going to hit that zip line. If they are approaching that zip line, continue to move to your right and get that viewpoint to get the kill, which we'll do right now. So let me clear this out and let's show you guys. There we go. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Be discreet. Get ready. Easy kill. That's an easy kill. And it's very hard for people to attack A. I just find it hard, but I would definitely want to learn more and more on the attacker side how to approach this situation. But it could be done. If you have your fraggers and like a Dima, you guys can do it. So let me fast forward this a little bit. Show you guys another scenario. So here, you know, I mentioned about hugging the wall. So this, you know, these boxes here, they're not here for nothing. They're here for you guys to protect yourself. Whether it's this side, whether it's this side. You can even get up top if you want to go crazy and go Rambo, but you're going to lose. You're going to see how I hug the walls. But if you guys know on the training session, if you're hugging the wall and then you aim, you actually go halfway, which reveals your body halfway. It's not the full body. So instead of me being here where I'm completely covered, if I do the, you know, aim down sight, ADS, I'm going to show about this much. So it is showing my head, which will give this person the kill. So know that there is some disadvantages, but I would say always try to peek, or if you have a good shot and you can do it, you can get the kill. So just know that in these situations you can, but a sniper will always win. Like hands down, most of the time, if that sniper is really good, you're going to lose the situation. If not, then yeah, you'll get the kill and win. So here I peek. They know where I'm at. Peek. I make the issue there of standing. So you saw the difference. I actually was peeking halfway and then I stood up and then I got killed. The other situation here is if you guys have a headset, it helps a lot to hear sound, footsteps, and we notice that there's actually action coming here. So I see my teammate running into this room, which tells me there's another squad coming this way. So what do? We pre-fire, we anticipate the movement and get the kill. They're already distracted. They're not going to notice us coming from their left side. So what do? We get the kill and make them fly. Look at that. Fly, baby. This one too. They're going to jump and fly. Fly. All right. So we got the kill there. And let's keep this going. Okay, so there's a mistake that I make here in terms of approaching the situation. So if you look up top, there's two enemies. So always look at the top. Always look at your map. Be very vigilant of those two things. I'm running here, trying to be Rambo, but there's actually someone on the other side of that wall. Now, I don't hug the wall. I just rotate. I do like a round rotate, which is revealing myself very quickly. Whereas if I actually, let me clear this out, walked up against this wall, stood, used my third person view to look over, then I would be in a better position in terms of getting the kill. But I make the mistake and I get picked up. So here you'll see why. Bam. So again, another situation. Here, Anvil. So one of the things I tell you guys about Anvil on my first video is that his shield helps a lot in terms of protecting you guys if you guys are the attackers or the diffusers. And here's a good example of diffusing the situation with Anvil and how I place it very well. So I'm placing it. I'm obviously barricading the pathway of that stairway, but at the same time covering the bomb so we can actually defuse it. Dealing a lot of damage. I reveal too much of my body, so that's why I get knocked. But my teammate actually figures it out and defuses it. So again, you're in a good position. You're in a good spot. And yeah, we pick up the win scenario here.
Bomb neutralized. Well done, rogues.
Again, another thing about I want to tell you guys about teammates and having you in your squad. Always try to have a defender and the medic, which is Saint. If you guys can get also Dallas, you have intel, then you guys are pretty good, and get a fragger, you guys are boss. You know, there's a guy that does the barricade, like a fence flooring thingy, which is this guy here. I forget his name. He's good. He's a defender. Same thing with Anvil. He's a defender too. So having one of those guys on your team is really good, along with Dallas for sure. Saint, you got to have him for sure. Will definitely give you guys an upper hand versus an enemy team that doesn't have those guys. So here we're showing you guys obviously the bombs, the self-detonate bombs that you actually throw and then, you know, obviously push a button and it blows up. How I can actually help you guys wipe out an enemy squad. In this situation, I would just do one. But again, you're planning it and then timing it. Bam, got the kill. So, you know, it works. But remember, one of the other tips that I tell you guys in my other videos, look at the top screen. We see Saint. So what does that mean to me? I gotta move fast and kill the guy that's down, because if not, the bot is going to pick him up. It's going to be actually 4 if he gets picked up, then actually them having a down teammate, and there are 3 players right now. So you're going to see what I'm going to do. Remember, react fast, move fast. There goes the animation. As you guys can see, he was doing it, so I'm trying to pick them out. And I don't win it right here. So again, I almost did, but I didn't. Here goes another scenario in terms of having your focal point just straight ahead. Here I have an issue because I'm just focusing on the enemy and not really looking to my right to hear if there's anyone else to my right side, because he's already distracted. I should have looked to my right, but you're going to see the mistake that I make here. So again, just make sure you're very well aware of the entry points that you're coming into and looking at all angles before you get taken down. Here I get knocked and I get the kill, but yeah, really much I actually get the down. Here I actually do take down an enemy on the other side, but on this map, particularly this map, I get knocked down by their sniper, which is this girl right here. Sorry guys if I don't know the names, I'm trying to get better, but she's down here. So always do not peek, especially if you know on their map and on their team they have a sniper. Do not peek unless you have a smoke grenade. That will fog up the whole area and give you guys a better opportunity to actually throw them off and get the kill. So just make sure you guys have fraggers that can, throw smoke grenades. That way you guys can actually have an upper hand. So remember, there's always ways to work around a situation that might look difficult or very hard to handle. That's where the smoke grenades come into play. Or even a DMA comes into play in terms of shooting a missile on the other side to try to blow them up. So let's keep this going. We actually throw a grenade, which I like about Dallas. It's like a fire grenade. So one of the reasons here you want to have grenades is because you can push back enemies. You can actually deal a lot of damage, take them down, or even pick up the quick kill. So here you're going to see what I actually do, just to show you an example of just placing them correctly. I throw it, stealing damage, just a good example. Here's another scenario that I wanted to discuss is when you're getting shot from the back, most of the time a lot of people turn around. Now remember, you can actually jump, you can do the barrel roll, throw them off in any manner. In this situation, I do the barrel roll to throw off their aim. So obviously, when people are shooting, they have their focal point ready to take you down. But if you move them in a way where they're like, crap, where are they going next? It throws off their aim. You already know where to aim to. So you'll see right now what I'm actually going to do. Do the barrel roll, throw them off. Now they're like, oh crap, where did he go? And pick up the kill. And she was trying to do the crouch movement. It honestly doesn't work in this game. For me, it doesn't. So just know that the barrel roll is actually better. And, hugging the walls and throw them off. Here is another scenario about hugging the walls in terms of using it to your advantage. So here, you can look to your left, look to your right. You can actually jump to see over the box to see if anyone's coming through. Again, the whole point here is to bait the enemy that's right here on my map. There's actually a person on that area to bait them out. And I'm trying to show them that I'm here, but also hide at the same time. So let me do this. There we go. Get the quick kill. And take them down.
I got the whole team.
Alright, so let me show you guys another scenario within this video. So here, what we actually see is that my teammate is actually firing an enemy through this pathway. So I already know I need to get ready to pre-fire and get my aim really clean. So let me show you guys what I do. At this point, I see it's Sam 946. Now it's my time to do the quick shoot in and take him down.
Good shot.
Now with Dallas, you guys already know this. I have intel. So now there's only one guy left. So let's throw them off in terms of my intel. Cool.
Nice. Oh my goodness. They went from whole team to...
Here goes another scenario. So one of the things you always want to do is it's all about baiting or giving them an idea that you're not here. So I'm hiding against this wall.
Who's over there by A, Josh? Right,
the enemy looks through, squiggles. It's like, okay, they're not there. Now it's my opportunity to peek out, take out one of their big boys, pick up the kill, and there we go.
Got that last guy.
Another tip too is for Dallas or any of the characters that actually can get the armor shield, make sure you pick that up. Like make sure that's one of your top items at first because you get that extra protection. Then everything else that you like about the perks, honestly, it's up to you. Obviously, having all of them will help you a lot, but again, having the armor is your first priority along with having a primary weapon. So just FYI. Another tip with Dallas is just this character with his intel. When you're approaching A and you're trying to get out of that doorway right now that I walk out this facility, do the intel, because now it's going to be, I'm pushing through, I know where you guys are at, and we do find somebody walking all the way on the other side. So if you actually look at my screen, there's actually one right here. So at least identifies that there's only one person leaving A and they're going to B. Here's another example of a fragging opportunity in terms of throwing a bomb on the other side to get the kill. I throw a grenade, it gets smoky, start shooting in the smoke because they could be self-healing.
Right here on the right. Headshot.
As you guys will see right now. Just start shooting in the fog. There we go.
Nice. Not one
Gonna
life
do a little bit
left.
of dancing. Here's another scenario of using the walls to your advantage. Here we did see some action. They didn't anticipate my teammate actually having backup.
Not one life left.
And there, we see her. Get your aim right. Get the kill. Knock them down. They don't have a Saint on their team, so we should be okay in terms of them getting knocked unless a teammate revives them. Here goes an example with Dima, which I like. His abilities. Now you're baiting this guy. This guy is shooting. Like, I don't know how he knows I'm actually out of this, you know, other side of the wall, but he's shooting. He's shooting. He's coming. He's coming. And do the pre-fire. Throw the grenade. Throw them off. We obviously know that there was going to be someone trying to pick me out from this side because you saw they were moving. And they went up here. And now you see her. So I knew to rotate to my right. And now I'm about to get the advantage because I see them. But they can't really see me. Pick up the kill. There we go. And remember, react fast because now I'm in the open. Remember, there was another Dima on the other side. So they're going to push. So I need to start moving my butt out of here. And you'll see what I do here. I need to move. I need to move. There's a grenade. I need to walk in. Get some healing done. Obviously, I'm self-healing on myself. Get the pre-fire ready. Use the wall. Let him come in. Get the kill. There we go. So again, you're seeing the examples here of what I'm doing. Again, here goes another scenario. We're flanking them from the backside. So on this map, there's a lot of flanking in terms of coming from the back. And you're seeing just that. You see they didn't anticipate me. Here goes another one coming in. Use the walls again. Anticipate the movement. They did the barrel roll. They really didn't throw me off. Ooh, look at that jump. Look at that jump. What was that? Like, look at that jump. Like, whoa. Whoa, look at that. I didn't even throw a bomb. Like, that is probably 7 feet in the air. I think that's a double kill. So I should actually have 2 kills on that 1 kill. So, again, we're trying to hide again. So, you know, there could be another enemy coming from my way. A teammate picks them out. And we get the kill. A little bit of toxic. Here's another scenario. Again, you're moving. You're trying to anticipate the flanks from the backside. As you guys saw, I'm trying to move as much as I can to anticipate if there's anyone coming from our side. I do hear footsteps and then react fast to get the kill. It's all about movement. It's all about positioning. Here's another scenario where we find a pattern of enemies coming from the backside to flank us. So what do? I go to the back area, hide, and make them think that I'm actually not there, which they don't know. There we go. Deal damage, approach, aggressive, get a low, and get the kill. There we go. Here we go with another example of you just being aggressive. Like here, just going over that wall to get a better angle so I can shoot from a far distance. Then approaching this situation here by being closer to them, I like to be a little bit far back because now it's about the mid or long range game, not the close range game, because they could actually kill me a lot faster. Get the kill, and there we go. There we go. So, you know, one of the things I'll tell you guys is, you know, continue to, you know, use the walls, use that advantage of your viewpoint. Obviously, this game is third person, but hugging the walls, looking around, baiting the players to come through. At the same time, making sure you guys have the right players on your team. If you notice you guys don't have a Saint, then pick up Saint. If you guys notice you guys don't have a defender, pick up a defender for sure. And then obviously you'll have your fraggers, you'll have those other players that can, you know, complement, but definitely for sure have a Saint. And the other thing too is, you know, Prefire. If you anticipate somebody coming through a pathway, start shooting so you can get your aim down and then get them killed very quickly. At the same time, when you're hugging the walls halfway, those halfway walls, if you guys do peek, it is halfway, then standing up, so you get that advantage there. But at the same time, you want to make sure you get that good shot. You have a good angle before you initiate. So again, this takes practice, but you guys will get better at this game, and I'll continue to make other tips and tricks videos on how to play this game effectively along with the characters. But I'll catch you guys until the next one. Later.